Hello everybody, in this episode of Farming Simulator we finish harvesting a couple of fields, we do some more cultivating, and we also buy some new equipment. If you want to see that, stay tuned. Right, so it's still cultivating over there, that's good. Now I just need to take this to meet us over by field 84. So we can get working on that field. Gotta get to working on that field. But before we do that, we have to go make sure that this is emptied. Oh, that the harvester is emptied, sorry. Gotta empty the harvester. So that's what we're on our way to do now. However, as we have field 84 down there, this is an easy way to go. So that's gonna be pretty nice. So in the previous episode we bought the field 77 just to harvest the sorghum, and then sold the field again, which is also why we have a bunch of money. That's from selling the field and not having paid out our loan, in case any of you were wondering. That's 110,000. That is 100 and give me a second. 187,000. All right. So that is, give me a second. 187,000 plus, how much was this again? Plus 110,000. That's 297,000, alright. And how big is that loan right now? Okay, so we probably can't borrow that much money, but should be able to once we've sold this field. Then again. Because the thing is, if I can sell this, and I can sell that for at least 7,000. That would be quite nice. Oh, perfect, we're done with the contract as well. That's nice. So that's an extra 4,000, almost. Well, no, not almost 5,000, but 4,000 at least. That's nice. That is quite nice. Right, sorry about that. Which way to go? Which way to go? I actually suppose we could go down here in a second and then go that way. Go down here, yeah. Perfect. How big is the field? Let's check that. The field in and of itself is 0.93 hectares, or hectares. Is it hectares or hectares? It's not hectares. It sounds pretentious. Probably hectares more like. I don't even know, man. Would have been significantly easier if I had set it to acres, but it doesn't really give me an idea of how big or small that is. As my own savers in hectares as well. So, okay, perfect. So yeah. Let's see. I have 7,462 liters of sorghum, which is gonna be quite nice. I just realized something. Give me a second. I need to get my storage right. How much was it I needed? It was 297,000, so damn! Don't have enough for that, because my issue is if I need to, as I most likely do, this field was 0.71 hectares. So yeah, we'll need to empty the harvester before I'm done. But the thing is, I'm not going to sell the sorghum, so I can't get extra money from selling the sorghum. Yep. There we go. But I'm not selling the sorghum, but the issue is that tractor can only have one type of grain, whereas the one I want to buy, the semi-trailer here, can have multiples. It can actually have 4 different types of grains at once. That's pretty nice. And it is quite useful, trust me. It is insane. Also, I do apologize if the sound on the game is low. I will admit I forgot to check that before I started recording. Because I recorded a video earlier today, but I forgot to check the sound of the game. So I do apologize for that. Also because I forgot to check it in regards to my own voice. So I'm not sure if I'm basically screaming or if the game is drowning me out. We'll see. Alright. And because we have to go back with the trailer, we shall put an AI work on this. How much was it? 297. Okay, so even selling the trailer won't really do much in the big picture. However, I could sell this for, I'm not going to yet, but I'm gonna sell this for 77,000. Alright, that's good. Because then by the time I'm done, then I can sell it and then I can get the trailer, the semi-trailer, and as well as the truck. And yes, I know I could just get a smaller engine on the truck, then it wouldn't really be an issue, but I like the big engine and I know I could upgrade later. I just don't want to like get the small engine now, having to upgrade later and all that. So that's why. That is why. But we'll see. Alright. We are slowly getting there. See, the thing is, I have to not only go empty this, but then once it's emptied, I have to go back so I can be ready to empty the header at the head of the harvester. But yeah, that is what it is. Alright, we're almost there now. We'll go in this way. Because then we can go this way. Oop. Alright. So now, in total, we have 14,971 liters of sorghum. So that's pretty nice. Alright, let's go this way and then we'll go down behind the shop and go that way. Also, I apologize if the sound of my keyboard is annoying. It is a mechanical keyboard, so that's why it's so noisy. Honestly, I probably should have a regular keyboard for when I'm just recording my videos, so that it wouldn't be as noisy. I mean, there will still be some noise, but nothing compared to what it is now. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I know that I could technically sell this tractor and then I'd get about 70,000 for it. But I'm going to use this tractor, or save this tractor, sorry, for plowing missions. I don't believe I have a plow right now, but I can always get that. Yeah, I don't have a plow, but we're going to get that. And then we can use this whenever we have a mission where we have to plow a field. Alright, almost back to the field now. Whoa, that was close. A little too close if you ask me. Which you of course do as you're watching this video. We have another little cultivating mission there. And that's what, 1.08 hectares? Yeah, and that's the field itself, okay. So let's grab this one. That will give us almost 3,000. We'll go the easy way, or the faster way, at least. And the way I'm going to do it is probably gonna end up being slower. But I don't know. Let's see. Because I'm going down here. And I'm going a little further down. And it's kind of difficult to explain, but you guys will see what I mean in a second. I'm going down here. And then I'm going down this way. To grab the path that goes behind that. And then goes down there. Alright. Now we're almost there. Just checking the price of some of the fields that I want to buy. This one is 147,000. I mean, we do get 2.47 hectares, but still. Only 1.03 hectares of actual field. That is whatever, I suppose. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's just more expensive than I anticipated. Oh. There we go. Oh wow, it's already got nearly full tank. That was fast. And we have said it's deep cultivation, of course. Because as you see up here, oh, never mind. Because the thing was there was double tillage, and now as you see here, it's getting cultivated like properly. Only done, well, we haven't even done one row yet, and we're already at 6% done. That's pretty nice. 7%. That's good. Let's see. Oh, okay, there also isn't too much. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 headlands, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up and down rows. Nothing too bad. That is pretty nice. Alright. Right. And it has a full tank, so now we have to go empty it. Didn't get as far as I thought it would before having a full tank. This can have only 8 liters, alright. Because then we'll go here. And we'll get an AI worker to work on this. Because we have to go into this now. Alright. And yes, I know it says it's only 99% full, but we have 8,000 liters, which is the most we can have, so we just fill it up and we should get to 100. There we go. Alright. So I can sense that this is going to be a lot of work. Well, a decent amount of work at least. But also there's going to be quite a lot of wheat we're going to get out of it. So it's going to be pretty good. Alright. And yes, I know we technically can activate an AI worker and get it to go drop it all for us, but yeah, might as well just drive there myself. Oh wait, it's 23% of the way with the cultivating contract, so almost a fourth of the way there. So that is quite nice. Of course, going this way again. All right. Okay, it's just getting ready to go where it needs to go, right? I was just wondering why it was seemingly not moving at all in regards to the progress of the mission, or of the contract. Not the mission, the contract. That's fine. And about 10 minutes left of the video. So we should be able to finish harvesting the field. We are almost done actually already. Alright, that's pretty cool. That is pretty dang cool. But gotta be careful. Alright. And so now we're almost done. And this is at 30%. We shall take over the last bit. Might as well save money where we can. And then before we end off the episode, I am going to make sure to buy the semi-trailer as well as the truck, and then go sell the tipper we currently have. Just because that's going to be a nice little start to the next episode, is being able to have better equipment, so to speak. Alright. Now we're almost done, so that's perfect. Just gonna get that out. There we go. And then we will sell this. And then we'll buy this. Let's not bother changing the colors. And then we will buy this. Oh, we will also save money where we can, so. There we go. I did calculate with 187,000, alright. It's just because I could have sworn I calculated with 188,000, but I didn't. Right. So, before we go back with this one, which we might do in the next episode, we'll first go empty this one and then sell the tipper. And then we'll go from there. Because I don't believe we'll have much time left once that's done, but we'll see. Because we're about 4 minutes left of the video, so. At least of the planned video, so Might be a bit longer, but we'll see. Also, I'm going to check here real quick. So it says that we can get sell it for 7,085. I'd like you guys to pay attention to that number. $7,085. That's pretty nice. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go empty it, and then we're gonna go sell it by the shop, see how much we can get for it that way. Because it's my experience that you usually get more if you sell it at the shop than if you just sell it from the menu. Alright. And then let's see how much wheat we have in total. We have 26,075 liters. That's pretty nice. And we're 61% of the way there with the cultivating contract. So that's pretty nice too. And there we have the trailer, semi-trailer and the truck. Right. We will drop it off here. And then we'll check once again. 7,084, so it's dropped like $1, I think it was. Or 7,085 before. And here we can sell it for 7,793. How much of a difference is that? Oh, damn. That's over $700 difference. That's pretty nice. So as you can see, this, you sell it for more if you sell it here than if you just sell it from the menu. So always a good idea to drive it to the shop and then sell it. And there we go. So, actually, let's grab the harvester and drive that back first, and then we'll end off the episode. That way, the cultivator also have a bit more time to get some work done. Also, I'd always advise people to get a header trailer. Yeah, a header trailer. That's what it's called. I was thinking for a second that I had, oops, that I misremembered what it was called, but yeah, it is called a header trailer. I always advise people to buy that for their headers, obviously. Because that's just a pretty nice thing to have. It's always very useful. Also considering you don't have to place the header properly, like 100% perfectly on the trailer, before it'll just automatically pop into place. So that's nice as well. Right, we're almost back at the farm now. I just looked over at my microphone to make sure I wasn't muted. Imagine if I'd been muted the entire video, that would have sucked. Alright. Gotta be careful. And then before we end off the episode, I'll just go check on the cultivator. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, but let's finish the cultivating first, and then we'll end off the episode. I have the time. I mean, I don't have an unlimited amount of time as I'm going to visit my grandma, but I have the time to finish this. Let's wrap this up. Then we'll start on a nice clean slate in the next episode. Which is gonna be nice too. And then we can, of course, real quick drive this back to the farm. That's 6% left. 5%. Alright, good. Three, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Contract is finished. Now we're heading, whoops, back to the farm. Got $2,739 out of that. Not taking any fertilizing contracts, nor taking a sowing contract. We could maybe take this contract. I mean, it does give us 4,000, almost 4,500, so that's pretty nice, but I'll consider that for the next episode. Alright. And we just gotta go up here and park the tractor. So, that is going to be it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do consider following me. Do consider subscribing and leaving a like on me. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See ya.